Welcome to your Ultimate Team, brought to you by Brian Stormed, John Tortorella, and Mini Minter of the FIFA community. Right off the bat, I don't like this. Welcome to NHL 18, Brian Storm. Let me fix that for you guys. Welcome to NHL 18, The Storm. Because that's who you guys, the viewers, are. This series is based on Hockey Ultimate Team. That's why we are going there. If you came here for a Be a Pro or franchise mode, well, then you came to the wrong place. I'm sorry. But we'll still have you. There's cookies for everyone. Take a seat and enjoy some Your Ultimate Team, which is a new series that I'm starting this year that is catered for you guys. You guys are going to be deciding everything about this video, such as what players I'm going to use, what I'm going to wear, what I'm going to eat, the synergies that we're going to use. You know what, the middle two, you probably won't be able to decide because you're not going to be able to see. I apologize in advance to anyone who wanted me to eat cow eyeballs, because that's not going to happen. I'm sorry. Anyway, shout out again to Mini Minter. If you guys enjoy FIFA, I'd highly recommend checking out his version of Your Ultimate Team on his channel, which I will link in the description below. After opening up my starter pack, I get a whole bunch of bronze and silver cards with like 2 gold cards. We can't use that. So I wanted to make a good foundation for our cards, and I did that by completing a lot of Hut solo challenges and then buying some of these cards off the auction house for some pretty cheap prices. Might have opened a few packs. Or 2. Or 20. But what's going to happen here is I'm going to review some of these players and synergies, so that's why I didn't want to review bronze or silver cards, because nobody cares about them. So this Ultimate Series is primarily based on player reviews as I climb my way to Division 1. What I want you guys to do in the comments below is tell me what players you want me to use. Please don't choose Crosby, Carlson, or McDavid in week 1. If you honestly think I'm going to be able to get them to afford them on the first week, you're crazy. But we'll start off with some cheap studs, maybe try to find some hidden gems so that you guys can be aware of their existence. Maybe you'll pick them up as well after watching the video. As far as synergies go, I have Rocket Skates and Silky Smooth turned on, though I'm trying to get Thread the Needle as well. As you can see, clean slate starting things off. And as far as the suggestions and comments are concerned, I'm not going to pick everyone's player, but I'm going to pick a few of them, maybe like 3 or 4 to make a review on. I'm going to be using the Quebec Nordiques jersey that I got just so that you guys aren't confused as to who I am. And we already have some lag in game 1. I have to check my network performance. I see red bars. We're out of here. Well, that's a great start. Let's see what happens when I search again. Maple Leafs, that's not a good start. Oh, it's the same guy. Oh, great. Is this really going to turn into that video where I keep matching up with the same person over and over again? It's Toronto again. That's not a good sign, but it's so indifferent, so it's okay. So now the ref actually drops the puck, and we're getting started with the first game of Your Ultimate Team. He wins the faceoff, but I take the puck away from him for this fast start. Don't end up scoring on that little breakaway. I'm counting that as a breakaway because he moved away from me. He wasn't going to stop me from behind the net, let me tell you. Then I'm going to go into his offensive zone. He's going to give me a lot of space, playing very passive defense. A lot of space plus a lot of time for Zetterbeard. That's a goal. First one of the series, first one of the season. It's gotta be because of the beard. Here I show off some of my MLG defensive skills as I go into his zone. Look at this deke that I'm about to do. Ready, ready, ready. Oh my god, it went to the other guy. I was completely unprepared for that. If only I could finish, that would have been amazing. Here I get a nice shot block as I pass it up for a breakaway. I see him switch to the goalie, so I hang back a little bit, and he just gives me a wide open net for D-Boss. Coming up, if you want a sneak preview of one of my episodes on The Secret, well, here's going to be a play that's going to be highlighted. You put your stick down along the boards, and he has nowhere to go. And then some sexy passes in front of the net. It puts us up by 3. Zucchini ends up getting the goal this time around, Matt Zuccarello. Going back to my series on The Secret, if you guys need some help with NHL 18, you want to learn some new tricks and tactics, check out that series. A link's going to be in the description. And look at this speed. I was able to come back and stop a breakaway, and then going the other way, I had a hell of a lot of speed. That one-timer was also really good, all thanks to the S synergy, Silky Smooth. Here I make a nice draw pass with a deke, but I can't finish yet again. Here I was going for something fancy schmancy, one-handed tuck, but I was actually trying to pass it the whole time. Except my dude just runs into the net and knocks it over, causing the play to stop. That's definitely going to be one of those passes that I'm going to be trying to do throughout the year. Also, did you guys just see that drive-by robbery? Yeah, I did that. Here, my aggressive forecheck causes him to turn the puck over and look at all of these saves that his goalie is about to make. Starting with that one, we pass it back to the point. Go for another shot here. Okay, I think that one might have hit off the iron. Let's pass it back again. Go for the D-to-D one-timer. Makes that save. Pass it to the front. Try to get a one-timer in front of the net. He pokes that one. Nice on him. But for some reason, he passes it out, and I don't react fast enough to shoot that into the empty net. And then finally, we get another cross-crease one-timer to score a goal. Teriyaki with number 4 of the game. That is Teravainen. That's pretty much going to end the game. Another 2 scores were goals by me, but we don't have to see that, right? We win game 1 of your ultimate team in Division 10. Not something to be super proud of, but that's okay. It's our first game. We got the money, we got the bling bling, we got the W, so things are looking out for us. Yeah, the stats, he might have got squashed a little bit. After that, we go into game 2 against the Flash. And we immediately find ourselves on the penalty kill. But don't you worry, because I absolutely love being on the penalty kill. It leads to something like this, and then something like that, and then a goal. And guess who it was? Zetterbeard again. First goal of the game, twice in a row. The penalty has expired, but my onslaught has not, as some nice passes lead to this one-timer goal. A new face scores this one, as it's Jonathan Hooby-Dooby-Doo, Huberto, you know, like Scooby-Dooby-Doo. And he scored a not so pretty goal. It hit the toe of the goaltender looking at this instant replay and then went in, but we'll take it. Early in the second period, I am entering the offensive zone. I have the puck, and I see my guy open for a one-timer, so I take it. Easy goal. He pauses the game, and that leads to the first rage quit of the series. Guess we won't know who scored that goal. Oh, well, it's not that big of a deal, right? Right? I mean, I could go into the stats, but it doesn't look as pretty. I can't, you know, put the little portrait up and stuff. Here I see this shake and bake guy, and he's a known D-sinker in NHL 17. At least I thought I was facing him. Turns out it wasn't, so we'll just play the game normally. D-sinking, at least forcing a D-sink, appears to be fixed in NHL 18, so hopefully we won't be seeing any of that. Here I try a nice play by passing in front of the net. Doesn't work out. And look at this breakaway move that I'm about to do. That looks pretty familiar. That's the one I taught you guys how to do in the Secret Series on how to score on breakaway moves. Anyways, Taijo ended up scoring that goal. I ended up accidentally skipping the part where it shows his name. But instead you get to see the comparison between his face and his fake face. Yeah, EA doesn't have that right. Coming up here, I'm going to show you guys the patent hip check called the Brian Stormed HIPAA. Or hipper, or hippo, or something else. You guys can come up with a name for that if you want. But just like last year, the hip check is back. Just as overpowered as it was before along the boards. To do it, you press the right stick in and then left bumper or L1 and watch as your guy flies ass first into someone. Here, a vigorous forecheck by me causes him to turn the puck over, and then I get pretty lucky right here, having the puck go to that guy so I can just shoot to the left and score a goal. Wait, why did I call him that guy? That's awfully rude of me. It was actually Christian that guy Dvorak with the goal. And he's going to be the first player that I am reviewing this year. Christian that guy Dvorak, 82 overall, common card. Anybody can get him for pretty cheap. But I love the stats on him. He does not play like an 82. He plays a lot higher, and he's got a good face-off stat. He's fast, he has a good shot, he's got the silky smooth synergy, and he's got good dangling stats. So that's just a quick review of him, but in the future, I'll be going more in-depth into some of the players that you guys suggest to me. For anyone who's been watching since NHL 17, we're going for the set face-off play. It's a 5-on-4 power play. Oh, my dude misses it. Late in the third period on the penalty kill yet again. We're going to go for the fancy schmancies. Get around the first guy, get around the second guy. I don't have a clear breakaway, so I pass it back, pass it to the front. But no, they miss the net. It was a sexy triangle pass. Then I hit him again with the stick down. We're going to need a name for that one based on how often I am doing it, so you guys should suggest something for that. As well as a good name for the HIPAA, in case you don't like the sound of that with my Boston accent, which I actually don't have. Damn it, all that nonsense and us not paying attention to the game just made him score a goal with Corey Perry. That's the first one scored on us in the series. He keeps the game within 1. Late in the game, he takes a foolish penalty because I'm going to make him pay with this pass, that one-timer, and then the goal. 3 goals in 3 straight games. Zetterbeard comes up clutch. Look at that authentic face, too. Then immediately after, we put the coffin in the nail as we get the 4th goal. And that's going to be the end of this one. Harmonica, Travis Hamonic has our insurance covered. That's going to end Game 3. We're 1 win away from the coveted Division 10 title. Game 4 coming up next. This time we're at home. I apologize for misleading you guys earlier because this is the first time I'm actually wearing the blue jerseys. And this game was pretty good. This guy knew what he was doing on offense. He was a little bit confused on defense, but that's okay because look at this opportunity he gives me. I take a little too long to shoot that, and I still miss the net. Just a few moments later, we center this pass, take a quick shot, and Zetterbeard again! 4 goals in 4 games, 3 of those goals being the first ones of the game. That's crazy. Here he gets a nice opportunity in front of the net for a one-timer, just barely misses it. As I'm pacing forward, I'm going to take control of his player, take control of his mind, and have him pass it right back to me for this play. Pass it across for this one-timer, I get denied, but we're going to pick up the puck again, trying to make another play in front of the net, and that one-timer finds its mark. We find ourselves in the defensive zone. Somehow this puck ended up going to his player. He's all by himself, takes that one-timer. Doobie comes up big, and then comes up small. He is within 1 right now, and we are halfway through the game, and I absolutely love this play. Spoiler alert, when I love a play, chances are it's going in, and it did. Nick Leadpipe Leddy parks himself in front of the net, even though he's a defenseman, after a spin in the corner for a great one-timer. I'm up by 2 now. He's entering my zone. I stop him, and then I make a terribly calculated pass. I didn't have my calculator out for that one, so I'm sorry. I did maths bad maths. But hopefully I'm going to make it up with these sexy passes yet again. Right in front of the net. We're up by 2. ... Again. Started 3rd period. I try to enter his zone at first. Doesn't work out. But then, Big Mac himself, Connor McDavid, gets the puck, and all by himself, he's gonna get it done. Unassisted. 5-2. I'm on the penalty kill, and what does that even mean? When I am being so aggressive. Feels like I have 10 players on the ice. Try to do a nice deke to enter his zone. I lose the puck, but that's okay. We poke it right back to another player, and that's a breakaway. And that's the sweep deke, another breakaway move I just taught you guys in another video. And that's going to pretty much end it. I score another 2 goals. He scores another 1. But we are Division 10 champions. I couldn't have done it without the suggestions that you guys had for which players I should use. Oh, that hasn't happened yet? Oh, that's okay. Next week for show. We're going to open up our title pack so you can see what's inside. But remember, you guys in the comments, suggest to me what players I should use you want me to try. Give me a name for the hip check. Give me a name for the stick on the ice thing. I would say best names win a giveaway, but I'm not allowed to do that anymore. So you guys will just get a shout out instead if I really like the name of what you have for me. Feel free to suggest anything else that you want to see in upcoming videos as well, and I'll see what I can do, such as music maybe. I don't know, maybe I can have something in the background, your choice of music, other stuff like that. That'll do it for episode 1 of Your Ultimate Team. I'll see you guys next week.